prepare the table and then we can start, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Predator Podčetrtek Open 2024. We have reached the semifinals in the women's event, and on our feature table we have Maria Teresa ROPERO from Spain and local hero Ana Gradisnik from Slovenia. The game is 10 ball, a race to 6, alternating the breaks and breaking from outside the break box. On the other semi-final, you can see the table 2. We have Pia Filler and Ina Kaplan. Another great result from Filler, because basically we've seen her in every final except for the European Championships 10 ball, I believe. That's where she had to forfeit because of illness. But besides that, she's been in the finals almost every event the last 2 weeks. So leg has been won by Gradisnik. She'll be breaking in the first rack. Good solid hit on the one. Makes a ball on the side. No open shot. But might be able to do something on the one. Possible bank into the 2 ball. Of course, it's missable. Could look for a safety, but not too many options. Tried to get the one underneath the 8. Think there is a window.
One ball in the corner.
Yeah, both these ladies have been pretty in form. Also at the European Championships. Ana Gradisnik, I believe, won the European Championships 8 ball. Honestly, not too sure. Or did Pia win the straight ball, the 10, and then couldn't play the 8, and then also won? That's it. And then Anna won the 8 ball. Yeah, tried to get frozen to that 9. Don't think she's got it, but so far, not a real chance yet for either lady. Just, yeah, still waiting for a decent opportunity.
Safety. Ana Gradisnik option.
Called safe on the kick. By accident made the 1 ball. Not too sure. Can she still cut the 2? Because if she can cut the 2, cue ball will go 2 rails towards the 3, and then after, I would say possibly position from the 7 to the 8 could be tricky. Well, she did play that a little bit firm. Still has the 3 ball to the corner. But we'll have to put a good stroke on this to get the cue ball back where it is now. Ooh, that was close. Very close to the scratch in the side. And that's how she ended up with a funky angle on the 4. Of course, she's still able to go up and down the table. Chose to, or was hoping to run full into the 6 ball. Actually came out a little bit fortunate as she's now able to make the 6, have a natural angle to get to the 8. Because she also made the 7 ball. Yeah, maybe some pressure on the arm there. If you look at her bridge hand, the second she struck it, she was already trying to move a little bit over. So a little bit of tension and a chance for ROPERO. Yeah, just surprised that she's played it with low right to get back where she is now instead of getting on the short side, the top side of the 8, which in that case you can play softer. Moving the cue ball forward most of the time is a more natural way and takes less power or stroke to get it done. Oh, also short on this 8.
8 ball side.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrappy first rack. Definitely sure if they settle down, less mistakes will happen, but it's the opening rack. Bank shot called. Yeah, she's played that well. I believe she's perfect on the 9, yeah. She is, so beautiful shot on the 8. That will definitely give her a little bit of a boost. To get the first rack on the board. So 1-0, Gradisnik leading. Yeah, here I believe she tried to kick the 1 at least behind the 3-8, but by accident made the 1. Almost scratching the side. Actually, it didn't work out too bad here. But then she's missed the 6 by a little body movement. And then another missed 6 ball. The bank that saved her for this rack and the 10 ball. Very close to the scratch, but made a ball on the break. Does have position on the 1. Just to get from the 2 to the 3 ball might be a big challenge coming up. You see, was aiming in the center of the cue ball, but because of her body movement, is pushing the cue low. So we will see her drawing the cue ball back quite often. So like I mentioned, Not easy at all to get from the 2 to the 3. Oh, she's given a long shot. It's already quite a challenge to get past the side pocket, especially on this table. If it plays similar to what it played like yesterday, the table plays very short, so yeah, I might play safe. Try to roll up on the 4. Yeah, it just did not have any value to try and make the 2, not get on the 3, and then you solved the problem for your opponent.
Two ball corner.
It's called a 2 ball. Could get on the 3 if she goes rail first. 2 rails. Did go 2 rails, but caught the left side, and a better opportunity for ROPERO. We'll have to send the cue ball in between the 5 and the 8. Obviously, also, we are in the semifinals, so we always get the shot clock. But it's a completely different ball game to play with the shot clock, and could also be one of the reasons why that first rack turned out to be a little bit scrappy. Oh, well, nice bump off the 5. Just only has pushed the 5 in tougher position. Unless you're a big fan of playing combination shot 5-6, which it's not really my favorite. Could cut the 3 and run into the 5 ball again. She chose to wait. Let's see if she's gonna try get in between the 5-6, or is she going to play the combination?
Six ball corner.
Yeah, not easy at all. Very missable combination, honestly. Because it's not only to make the combination, you're also trying to leave yourself something after. And yeah, like I said, way more difficult than most of the people would think.
Five ball corner.
So called the 5 in the corner. Safety in mind. Only called it in case she hit it bad. Still got the distance and possibly some piece of the hook. Maybe just a small edge of the left side covered. That's not an easy position. Could go aggressive to play the bank shot, but is a little bit all in. Cannot play the bank shot on the to miss it on the thick side and leave a scrappy shot after. Could play the opposite sides, half ball contact. It's played it well. It's more conservative, but sometimes there is not more to do.
corner.
Well, has called the 5 in the corner. We'll have to play some inside in between the 6-8. Oh. Yeah, not a bad try, but you know, those are kind of all in. You know, if you don't make them, you sell out. She did not have to play the cut and has left good opportunity for Gradisnik to expand her lead. Oh, how's the speed? Is she gonna end up? No. She's got right in between. Of course, never saying she won't be able to make the 6, but yeah, obviously she was not trying to get there. She's still going to play the cut. I would expect her to play just the opposite sides again, try to get the 8 in between. Don't really see much value, but I mean, she could still cut the 6 with low left and go 3 rails position on the 7. Yeah, I feel Gradisnik is quite solid in the safety department. Like if she doesn't run out in the first inning, she still
6 ball corner.
outmoves her opponents to get different chances, to get new chances. This is one of those examples. She will go 2 rails, but well, still got a tougher shot. But it only takes one good shot from Gradisnik, one stop shot on the 6, and ready to go. Okay, chose to forward the cue ball. Did like the idea of stopping the cue ball there just to get an angle. Now she's straight and doesn't have too much options to give her something on the 8. Only thing she can do is get straight on the 8 to draw straight back. Oh, she's cued that one nice. Believe she can punch the cue ball out to the left side of the 10. She could go to the short side as well. I think this is preference. In this case, the 10 is not so close to the side pocket point, so why not? So to expand her lead to 2-0 Anna Gradisnik. the thing is with the percentage play she's playing is sometimes it's not the player who shoots the best that wins the matches, because you kind of have to know your game and know what you're good at and know when to duck. Square hit again, makes the 9. Shape on the 1 ball. 2 balls in. And first look at the table. Needs some work from the 3 to the 4. You see that break. Most important is to get that square hit. She is not breaking extremely firm, like it's not like she's power breaking, but she is making sure that contact on the 1 is steady. So 3 to the 4. Has to play the 4 in the side pocket. Still needs to get there, obviously. So inside spin, 2 in the side. She can draw back now. Well, maybe half a diamond. Leave herself plenty of angle to go naturally in between the 7 and the 4. She ran a little bit further. She can still play 2 rails, but playing 2 rails is going to be crossing her positional area. Compared to if she went 1 rail, she would have had a little longer arrival, so less risk. Did she? Yeah, I think she's just okay on the 4, but this was the risk of having to play 2 rails. So tough to judge the perfect speed on that. But I think she can still go 3 rails for the 5 in the same side pocket. Oh, hit that firm. And I think a lucky nudge there.
Frozen.
Yeah, looks like the 5 still goes in the side. Has pushed the 10 ball over a little bit towards the side, so multiple options there. As you can see, it's tough to judge the speed. Might have an angle running towards the 10. Could have played the 5 with a little bit of left spin to stay to the center of the table and take a different angle. Can she still not run into the 10? Yeah, easily. So fine on that, but looks a little bit straight on the 8. Must still be able to draw it over. Yeah, this 10 to complete the run out. First breaker run of the match. If she makes a 10. Always trying not to jinx the players, of course. You never know what happens. Could get a skid, bad contact.
Maria Teresa ROPERO.
And timeout called for Miss ROPERO. Yeah, has been not that sharp and honestly is being outmoved by Gradisnik So needs a little moment to regroup. On the other table, Ina Kaplan leading 2-1 against Pia Filler. As we are waiting for Maria Teresa Ropero to come back. Perfect moment to see one of our finalists in action. So they also call her Maite, as Maria Teresa is her full name, of course, but not always that easy. She is back. And let's see what she can do on the break. Two balls on the break. Does have a shot on the 2 to the top left corner in this view. Only has to play top spin, so guaranteed shape on the 3. As you can see, again, pretty square hit, but then when she goes up with her body, the cue pushes down. And that's why there's draw on the cue ball all the time. As you can see, oh, yeah, a little bit too much cut on the 2. I was gonna say, as you can see, the 7 does go past the 9. So, open table has hooked Gradisnik, but I believe with a small swerve shot, you will be able to make the 2 and get on the 3 ball. Could let the cue ball run into the 6. Ooh. Caught the rail and the 2 ball at the same time. And I wouldn't be too surprised if she rolls up in between the 7-9 here. As I mentioned, she actually feels like she doesn't really take big risks. As you could see, right the second where she hits the 2 is also the rail. No chance for the cue ball to escape. So was trying, I believe, to get the cue ball 1 rail behind the 6, but a little bit too much spin. Still got the distance, so not exactly bad. Wouldn't be too surprised if she plays the bank shot.
Safe.
But she's called a safety, so opposite sides, I guess. Yeah, she's left it on. I'm honestly a little bit surprised she was trying to play over the left side of the 3 instead of the right side. So could go 2 rails towards the 6. If she plays 1 rail, again sensitive on the speed. Oh. Oh. Yeah, honestly, that looked like it was straight into the side pocket. Just look at that cue ball. Could it go any deeper from going in that angle? It still stayed up. Yeah, like I said, no risk. But in this case, she could have chosen to overcut the 6 ball and bring the cue ball back down table. I don't think this is such a strong safety. There is a bank. Comes with high reward on the 7 if you don't make the bank. Okay, she also mighty choosing to play more safety shots at the moment, but don't forget to, to feel the moment to go.
9.
9 ball.
Because if you keep playing safety shots all the time, you do get yourself out of stroke. It's called the 9, so must mean she can hit the 6. Just a little bit of overcut. The 6 will stay there, so guaranteed position. Was trying to make the 6-9 and get the cue ball to go twice the length of the table, and I would have just focused on making the combination, and any more distance on the 6 would have been fine. Now, can she play the 6-7-9 combination? I think she will play the safety, but the combination is a little bit off. So
Safe.
no value there to pocket the 6 ball. As you can see, the 7-9 is now tied up.
Safe.
Could turn into a very long safety battle. Missed safety there from Ropero, was trying to get the 6 to the short rail, I would say. And in that case too, I think she was too focused on holding the cue ball near the other short rail instead of just saying, well, object ball first. Yeah, made the 6 and just scratched. That's actually a small window to scratch. Here's the replay. Just look. I think she doesn't even have a full. She just scratched in the right side of the pocket. So let's say usually 2 balls fit in the corner. She was only able to scratch 1 ball in the corner this time. Oh, I'm not a big fan because she's gonna open up the 7. She still needs to play the perfect speed to get the 7 to the short rail. As you can see, she put it so close that she had to jack up and little pinchy stroke. There must have been a shot where if you put the cue ball on the other side of the 7 and thin the 7 ball and bring the cue ball 2 rails behind the 9. Yeah, just barely missed the 7, but if you look at the shape on the 8 as well, definitely was a difficult shot. Honestly, a little bit surprised she went for the 7 because she likes to play a lot of defense and show patience. Now Ropero can cut the 7, possibly play the kiss on the 8. Yeah, and same thing is that she played low in the cue ball. And to cut a ball with drag, because you're trying to get the cue ball to move to the left side, she will most of the time hit it thick. You don't see people overcut that shot with draw. In general, they hit it too thick. And I was expecting her to play with top and then left spin to run into the 8. Yeah, and what a chance for Gradisnik. 3 balls left to get the 4-0 lead. So far in this match, has been one-way traffic. Yeah, played that very nice, good speed, almost straight on the 10. So just this 10 to get a 4-0 lead. And like I mentioned, in most of the matches is that when you get to the point where you are in a 4-game lead, alternating the break, you need so many opportunities from your opponent. Like they have to make mistakes for you in order to come back. Here's that scratch, half pocket scratch. But in the end, won the safety battle. on the other table. Now Ina Kaplan 4-1 up. Again, as you can see, just that square hit on the one. That's the main thing. He's been making the ball into the side most of the times.
Ball on the side.
It's called the one ball on the side.
Time.
Yeah, any challenges on the table. There's still some traveling to do from the 4 back down table to get on the 6, and then maneuver yourself in between the 9-10 to get to the 7. Needs to play the 2 with topspin after short rail. Might have hit that little firm. Does it stop in time? Might be just okay, but as you can see, that short rail is starting to play fast. And this is just the humidity. Not much you can do about it. Definitely worked out there. Pushed the 9 over, so plenty of space in the center of the table. And yeah, you are actually able to make all the balls from the center of the table. So I would try to get center table from the 4 to the 6. Could also let her stroke out and go 2 rails around the 9 in case she doesn't want to play a softer stroke to hold the cue ball. Yeah, I was trying to cheat the pocket on the tick side to bring the cue ball with straight draw.
Four ball in the corner.
Okay, nice long shot on the 4. Little nudge of the 7 and the 10, but she's in good position here. The only thing she has to be careful with is the position from the 7 to the 8. If she gets too straight on the 8, will be annoying to get to the 9. So needs to maintain the angle. Yeah, it does have a big angle now, so we'll have to play twice the long rail. I don't feel I would hold the 8. Then again, those shots where you have to hold the cue ball, they get a little bit touchy. Could let the stroke out. Nice swing, 2 rails, center of the table. Well, she did manage to hold the cue ball. Very nicely done. Automatic position for the 10 in the side, so can just let the cue ball go forward 2 rails. Yeah, it has been a one-sided match so far, but Maite ROPERO takes her first game, score 4-1, and is there a possible comeback in the making? Yeah, here's the 4 ball. Gradisnik missed. Could have played the left side of the 9 there. And nicely held the cue ball from the 8 to the 9 for ROPERO. And she'll be breaking, so if things go well, could make it 4-2. Let's see, no ball on the break. Yeah, then again, you can see when she comes up with the body, cue goes low. And I also do believe that breaking with draw does change the line of a couple balls. All the spin you put on the break give a different reaction. Yeah, look at this one ball. For a second, I would have said it was not gonna go. Nah, still tricky layout. The 10 in a not so great position. Might go to the side. Now she does have an angle on the 2 where she can only go forward. Otherwise, she will run into the 9. Played a good bump there. So now what is her plan to take out the 6 ball? She can get straight on the 5 to the top right corner. It wouldn't be too challenging to take out the 6. So I would say this is key shot. Yeah, from the top view it looks like the 10 in the middle pocket is not so nice, but from the other view it actually looked like it was okay. All did under hit this as well. Would have been nice to be a little closer to the 5. Managed to take out the 5, but now a big angle on the 6 ball. Then again, I would say float the 6 in, go 2 rails, twice the long rail.
Six ball corner.
Yeah, missed it. Most important shot of the rack. And she's given a great opportunity for Ropero, as she will float the 6 ball in and always have the 7. And look how 7, 8, 9 is positioned.
Extension. Six ball corner.
Yeah, soon we will find out if the 10 ball goes to the side. From this angle, you would say the 10 goes all day long in the side pocket. But of course, it depends on if you can get the cue ball nearby, if you can get it along the long rail. Well, this is
In the corner.
to
10.
close the gap to 2 games. It's gonna play the 10 into the corner. Big side there. Maybe a little bit of nerves. But comfortable stroke. And it goes in the heart of the pocket. So 4-2. Slowly becoming more of a match. That's obviously what we all want to see. Yeah, Gradisnik working her way through this rack, but then missed at the key shot, the most annoying shot on the table. That's where she gave an opportunity for Ropero to take the rack. Both tables now at 4-2. Yeah, this time did not hit the break square. Still managed to make the balls, but cue ball as well. So ball in hand, 8 balls on the table for Ropero. As you can see, a little bit of overcut. Break from the left, cue ball moving to the right, so not straight in the face. Made the 6 in the side and the 9 in the corner. Then again, one big challenge, big puzzle to solve is that 4. 4 does not go in the corner where the 8 is. So needs a good angle. Would be nice to stay off the long rail. Yeah, then now Is she going to play with top left to stay in between the 7-10, or is she going to cross in between the 4 and the 7? Has to play the 4 ball on the side. From this angle she has, she could have played smaller angle and played a 4 in the bottom right corner in this view. And this way she's crossing her positional area. Yeah, it was so tough to get the perfect speed, and she has called the 4 in the top right corner, which I'd rather shoot it in the top left than in the top right, because if you hang, you don't have a full pocket in the top right, and if you hang the 4, it's an instant sellout. Yeah, did not call the 7, and yeah, she never even looked at shooting the 4 in the top left corner. And for a second I thought it was straight in. She did not hit it so bad, but she just did not have the full corner pocket. Yeah, for Gradisnik, all the hard work has been done. Get to the center of the table, and that means she will get on the hill. Only 3 balls remaining. To get on the hill first, Anna Gradisnik. Yeah, there it is, 5-2. And actually a very important rack they just played. Here's the break. Cue ball running straight in the top left corner, making 2 balls. And then this 4 ball. Yeah, super tough shot. Did not have full pocket. The 5 ball, great speed. And perfect on the 10. Made a ball on the break. Look at the shape on the 1. Yeah, put everything in the break there. And pretty nice result. On the other table now, Ina Kaplan up 5-2. Pia Filler in trouble just as much as Maite Ropero. Two real position from the 3 to the 4. 4 in the same corner as the 3 ball. Then it's time to work your way up to leave yourself an angle on the 5 to get along the left long rail on the 6. Oh, quite some angle on the 4. Might have to go 2 times the long rail to get something on the 5. Don't think she can hold the cue ball on this. Nice recovery. Back in line on the 5. Can float the 5 ball in. Short draw on the 6 for 7 in the side. Or if she has a little angle on the 6, could go forward. Still has both options. Can stun half a diamond to the left. Could also still draw for the 7 inside.
Extension.
Needs to get the extension out. Long stretch on the 8. Doesn't have to do too much, so just draw back half a diamond, you're fine. And this tend to crawl 1 game back, but definitely needs some mistakes from Gradisnik. And actually interesting that Gradisnik is choosing to take a timeout at this moment. Just because she's leading 5-3. She's still in full control, but she also knows that she has the break now. Maybe she's just wanting to refresh, get back to the table, and finish off with a break run. So we have a little time to watch the other table where Kaplan is up 5-2. And at the table, little bump on the 10. Don't think she is on the 4. Might have to play a small messe or the jump. I think messe works as the 5 is nearby. Yeah, that's what she's played. She's played the bump into the 5. I think she landed nice. Yeah, nice shot from the 6 to the 7. 4 balls remaining to get to the final. Yeah, did get on the rail for the 8, so Yeah, she's looking at going to the other side of the 9 to play the 9 in the other side pocket, depending on the angle she has, of course. No, she even played inside. Cue ball on the rail, she played top left. And now 3 rail position. Hit that a little bit soft though. Look at how she ended up on the rail. And this 10 to get to the final to beat Pia Filler. Yeah, made the 10 and avoided the scratch. So we know our first finalist, Ina Kaplan. She beats Pia Filler 6-2 in the semifinal. And soon we will find out who will be in the final. This match now 5-3. Anna Gradisnik leading. Looking to finish it off in this 9th rack. Yeah, cue ball quite lost. Pretty much cut break on this rack, but made the 1. She got shape on the 2. Rack far from over though. 3 ball difficult to reach. Just like the 5 ball in this case. Just wondering, can she make the 3 in the bottom right, push the 9 ball all the way over to the left side pocket? The cue ball stays where the 9 is, and then take that angle on the 4 to get on the 5 ball. Maybe a little bit firm, but it actually worked. And now low left spin to get where she is now. Could also choose to play a long 5 ball. I think that's what she's looking to do. Place the cue ball next to the 8. Take a longer 5 ball. Cue ball on the rail. I don't think this is guaranteed position on the 6 after.
Extension.
Yeah, nicely struck on the 5. A little bit lucky to catch the 9 that perfect. Because she got absolutely perfect on the 6 after. I believe she got nice and straight, so could leave herself similar on the 8. Just a small drawback. Half a diamond-ish. have to serve a small angle on the 8, so might have to go into the rail and out. Or is she going to kill the cue ball for the 9 in the bottom right? 3 balls remaining to get to the final and meet Ina Kaplan. Yeah, she's perfect on the 9. Stop shot will be fine, and I mean stop shot or a stun follow. Some players don't mind to shoot a stop shot on the 9 and take a little bit more cut on the 10, but some of them, they really chase a straight in 10 at the end. Yeah, just like that. This 10 ball to get to the final. So Anna Gradisnik, she gets through to the final, beats Maria Teresa ROPERO 6-3. And we will see her very soon in the final. So make sure you don't leave us. I expect us to be back very shortly, probably 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, make sure you tune in, and we'll see you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final of the Predator Women's Podčetrtek Open will start in approximately 30 minutes, so just about time to get a bit of a